Welcome back, YouTube. We out here trying to sit this morning. It was a late morning sit. Had to take Nadine to school and all this morning. She knowed I was out here and she'd be having a fit. But we got a system coming in. It's supposed to be bringing a lot of rain. And that wind ain't doing nothing but gusting out there. I think we're supposed to have gusts between 18 and 40 miles an hour. But I'm out here and sometimes them deer get up and move on these windy days or rainy days. Supposed to be some heavy rain coming, bands of heavy rain. I think the system's supposed to come across Florida and then across us here in South Carolina. But I'm going to try to sit and see what I can see on a late morning. It's after 9 o'clock right now, by the time I got into the stand. But I come out here yesterday evening and made sure that the feeder had feed in it there. Me and Nadine come out here and filled it up, get ready for this rain and stuff coming, because sometime after a front or before a front and sometime during a front, them deer will get up and move. Me and Mr. Ricky was talking about it last night. Told Mr. Ricky, I said, Mr. Ricky, them deer might move tomorrow any time of the day. Don't never know. But we could try them and see what we can do. We know we had an 8-point coming here, and we ain't took nothing in a while, so we got to get something. We got to put some more meat in the freezer here. More big bucks is trying to stay off from me too far, or even they won't come out here where I'm sitting at right here at this feeder. But we can sit here and walk and see what we can see. Late day hunt, kind of during the middle of the day. Well, it's about 11 o'clock. Still ain't rained hard, just kind of a drizzling rain, blowing rain in this wind. Me and Nadine hadn't sit in a while. It's probably been a week since me and her been out here, because evening times have been up to 80, 85 degrees here in South Carolina, along the low country here. It just cooled down some yesterday. Yesterday was like 68. But me and her girl be hunting a little bit now that the weather's cooled back off. Them, we call them gala nipples. Them old big gala nipple mosquitoes, old big jokers. They've been, last couple of times we come when our hot weather, jokers was eating us up. Them small mosquitoes we call banny mosquitoes. Them big jokers we call gala nipples. That's what Mama and them used to call them. We could sit a few more minutes and see what we can see, if anything comes out. I got a little bit of stuff to do, and we'll give them a little while longer. But hopefully we might see something directly. But it's November the 10th. But it's about time for it to cool off a little bit here. But YouTube, I come out and turned the truck around. I always pull across the railroad track right yonder to turn around, because it's hard to turn this truck around on this narrow road here, long wheel base. So I always pull, there's a railroad track right around that small little curve yonder. Well, my stand is right here behind these trees, right here behind this log deck. It ain't about 100 yards off there. Well, I got the truck turned around, and we're coming back around the curve here at my stand. And up yonder on the left, down there where that second deep hole is, not that biggest one, but that second one, at the front end of a deer standing there. So I pulled the truck over on the right and stopped and eased the door open and eased out, and got the scope down there on him. And here's a nice buck. He ain't no monster. Here's a nice buck. He's standing in that ditch with just his front end sticking out, looking the other way. I said, you know, you ain't no monster, but it's time to crack at something. It's over, I know, 300 yards down there. It's a long way. But we lowered the boom on him, and it took a second for that bullet to get down there. But it looked like he kind of went down in the front end, and I heard the bullet wallop. So either the bullet hit the set bank across that ditch, or it hit him one, but we gotta check it out and see. And I know a little bit over 300 yards or around 300 yards ain't no problem for no 300, but it is for me because I'm a deer hunter. I ain't no sniper. I ain't no target shooter. And I know that it starts dropping around 300. 308 probably dropped 6, 8, 10 inches around 300 yards. I always shoot a little high because I ain't got time to be doing windage and clicking up the sights for the distance. But anyhow, we picked up a little high and took a crack at him there. I heard it wallop. We hit something. It's raining. We could go down there before the rain gets too hard, and we'll take a look and see what we did. All right, right into where he was at. I'm putting my snake boots on. These rattlers are still out this time of year here. It's supposed to be like 72 today. I've seen rattlers at the end of December here get up to 70-degree days sometime here in December. I still see rattlers. Let me look around off here for a minute and see if I can find any blood. This stuff is wet and I didn't bring my rain clothes. Whew, we found him. Whew. The straw right there. Once you get off that piece, it's a lot of briars. I'm wet. Pants is wet up there, my butt. But he was still alive. I had to finish him off. He hit him way down low. So I've been up about 3 more inches. It dropped him right there, but it's down low a little bit. But young buck that's been chasing a many a doe. He's lost some weight. His neck's still swollen up. He's a young 8-point. Ain't no telling how many times I've already let him go. Well, I want to get nothing for the freezer in case I didn't get one of the big old boys. I believe the 8-point that I recorded, me and Nadine, a few weeks ago, a good bit bigger than that there. That was a young 8-point there. It wasn't young too, but he's a heavier deer, big bodied. There's a young deer here. But he ain't no monster, but he'll do good in the freezer. Running my process, I had to put my tag on him and drag him on out. That was, like I said, a long ways though. That bullet draw should have picked up a little higher, but don't have too much time sometimes to make up your mind. And I had to make up my mind whether I wanted to take him or not anyhow. I said, well, it's the morning time and I got plenty of time to mess with him, so we went ahead and got one. I didn't let on how many of them that size and a little bit bigger go this year. But some of them will grow up and get to be monsters by next year. All right, we got him loaded up and tagged. So we're ready to take him to the processor now. But I went down there and stepped it off. It was 377 long steps. And I'm not no target shooter or nothing, so it's doing good for me to get one that far. We hit him way low though. I should have picked up a little higher. I'm shooting him 150 grains. And I figured it dropped around 8 inches, 8 or 10 inches at that distance. I shot a little high, but it hit him a little lower than what I expected, but he was further than what I expected also once I stepped it off. But he's nice 8-point though. But we could run him out into the processor and go ahead and get him made up into some sausage and burger and some cube steak. His chest had already started swelling there where he'd been hit. I'm still alive. I had to finish him off though. And anyhow, we got him, but it had broke him down. I walked up on him out there, and he could run 5 or 10 steps, but he couldn't ever get his feet in the front end. His front end's broke down. It broke all up in there. But that's our hunt for the day. I know Nadine's going to be mad whenever she sees it, and she'll want to come back this evening, but I'm hot and tired now. But she'll probably see the video. She knows how to find the videos on there. They're starting to get rain, getting heavy here again. And thanks for watching. Thanks for the ones that subscribe to the channel. Hit the like button if you will. Help me out a little bit there with that. Give me more views and stuff. Hit the subscribe button. It don't cost anything to subscribe. But we'll try to get in another video as soon as we can. But we got all this weather coming through. Anyhow, I hope you enjoyed. And we'll catch you the next time, YouTube.